Hiya! I was just watching the video of the garden from ages ago when I just planted it, and I wanted to show you how it changed. So just quickly, okay, the cat's joining in. Here is the garden with the vegetables all spilling over. The pumpkin plant has gone huge and keeps flowering. And every so often it'll make a fruit, but if it gets too thirsty it will jettison one off. I'm just holding the cat back. In order to preserve, look, this is obviously the favoured son of pumpkins. So look at that, that one's the one that it's putting all its energy into. But more keep coming, so, and I've had to nip the buds at the end to stop it growing too far, otherwise it will just go on forever, I think. So here is an escaped cornflower from the meadow, still growing in between, and a tomato that we didn't plant, but which is doing quite well. And look, the corn is indeed as high as an elephant's eye. Yeah, but it's doing really well, and it looks hugely strong. And I love the sort of the hairiness of the leaves and how they provide beds, sort of, well, little apartment blocks for ladybirds. This is the squash plant. These are the squash, stripy squash, and underneath the leaves it's all very mysterious. It's like a forbidden kingdom. Peppers are growing up nice and big and huge. Look how curly these are. It's like they reach out and then stretch their way along. You have to keep lifting it off, otherwise it sort of suffocates everything else. Okay, so in this bit over here we've got beetroot growing. Where the potatoes were, I was saying the other day, these are now aubergines. We've got flowers have sprung up in all the gaps along the side, which is really nice. And all along the front they're just galloping. This bit, these are tumbling tomatoes, which we probably shouldn't have got. I think they're meant for hanging baskets, because they're making millions of things underneath them, which we're not really catching. Coriander gone seed, never mind. Oregano, going seed, never mind. This huge verbascum is now about, I don't know, look, I'd say 9 or 10 feet tall. It's ridiculous. These corn plants, for some reason, not doing as well as the corn plants over there. I think it might be a drainage issue. Over here, neon nasturtiums and straw. Look, strawberries. I'm totally going to eat a strawberry. They're a bit snaily. No, I'm going to eat one. That's exciting. Beans. Climbing up my wire that I'm so proud to have made. It's not very good, but never mind. Down here, this is Love in the Mist, grown by accident really, just from last year's seed. I love the pod things. There you go. God, look at that. It's crazy. And over here, the fuchsia, which is like velvet. I love the leaves of it. It came from a tiny thing. The bed over here is beautiful, and the nasturtiums have sort of filled in all the gaps quite delightfully, really. There you go. So that's, yeah, it all fits in quite nice. It's obviously everything's just competing for light and working itself out like a rainforest canopy or whatever. But yeah, it works so well. The rogue snail just doing the rounds down there. There's too many of them. They're eating everything, but I can't kill them. Doesn't seem right. Verbascums, bright buddleia, gorgeous, like chemical grape colour. Courgette plant still going strong. It had a bit of trouble because I think we just weren't giving it enough water, and the pumpkin was stealing all its water. But it's doing better now. And this is the final thing: cauliflower. It's thrilling. They're looking a bit sort of funny because the snails climb across them, and I don't think they actually eat them, but they disrupt them somehow, and it's put me right off ever wanting to have any for my dinner, so I've just sort of left them here. But yeah, they're nice. They've done their oh, also I get to I macheted the leaves off the edges there with a trowel, which was very satisfying. It made me feel like I was in Romancing the Stone or something for like a minute. This is the other aubergine. See, look, that's an aubergine, and this is an aubergine, and I don't think they look very similar, so I'm worried about how they'll come out. But look, spiky flower, quite alien sort of thing. Look, I've still got strawberry in my hand. I didn't dare eat it. And then these are all my alsams that's going along the path. And yeah, I think that's it really. Still no tree. I'm still waiting for it to come back. Don't know that it will, but I'm quite a patient person. I'll keep hanging on. Yeah, so this is the general view. Nice, isn't it? Right, I've talked for too long again. I'll shut up. Bye bye.